I wanted to go through what the next couple of weeks are going to look like for Modern Warfare multiplayer reveals and also a possible campaign reveal as well, because we're really getting into a time where we're finally getting tons and tons of new information and gameplay from Infinity Ward themselves that aren't actual leaks. I mean, before this period, we've been seeing leaks upon leaks for all different parts of the game, but now Infinity Ward has finally decided to actually step in and bring us gameplay. We saw the 2v2 gunfight mode revealed last week. We're getting new gameplay pretty much every couple of days now, and we're going to be getting new stuff very soon as well. So I want to go through pretty much the timeline and what we're going to be seeing up until this huge multiplayer reveal, which is on August 1st, because between now and August 1st, they have already said as well, we're going to be seeing a bunch of different stuff before this reveal. So we're going to go through all of that within this video. Let me start off here. This is the main source of information of what we're looking at, but we can also point towards just different generalities. But here's the main thing: breaking news, multiplayer gameplay premiere on August 1st, 2019. This is when they first announced it, but I'll read through it anyway. We were thrilled to announce a comprehensive, epic, and suitably bombastic Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer reveal coming to the community on Thursday, August 1st. Activision and Infinity Ward will reveal the multiplayer universe of Modern Warfare with a deep look at gameplay coming to fans at launch. So, multiplayer gameplay reveal August 1st, but here is the main part of this. Throughout the month of July, expect additional intel drops as the highly anticipated reveal draws near. Now, this was only released, the gameplay came out last week, the middle of July, and there's only like 1 week left in July, so throughout the month of July, there's only so much time in which we could see additional intel drops before this reveal actually comes. So that means we're going to be seeing a lot more stuff definitely next week, maybe this weekend, but next week as well for this game. And we've already seen that, but the 2v2 HD gameplay that released today, the 4K gameplay, I'll leave a link down below if you want to check that out. It's actually really nice. They finally released it. Nice, without the stream quality, without the people streaming and stuff. It's just nice, cool gameplay. Shows a bunch of new weapons as well, so it's really sick. But that wasn't planned. That definitely was not planned. They only did that because people were, complaining and saying, you know what, this game did not look good at the 2v2 reveal live stream. The live stream quality was just not good, and we didn't want to hear people screaming. And that's the only reason why Infinity Ward dropped that 4K gameplay today, because of the outcry from fans. So that's not really a part of their additional intel drops. The additional intel drops we pretty much have not seen yet. What we've seen so far regarding new gameplay is just, the YouTubers sectioning it off, and they haven't really done much of anything besides talking about how they played it. They haven't showed new gameplay, but someone actually did. So Drifter, up on screen, Drifter just broke the NDA. Drifter had new gameplay. So Drifter just started streaming new Modern Warfare gameplay, and he got a text saying embargo hasn't lifted yet, and he's freaking out, and I'm crying. So I was actually watching this stream right when it came up, and I thought it was old gameplay, because I was like, wait a second, they're not allowed to have this new gameplay yet. I thought, because he linked TP below, so I thought he was just streaming TP's gameplay, and he was talking about it, but no, he actually took it down. This is a clip from his stream, video unavailable, and now I'm gonna play you guys a good minute or so of his stream. It's pretty funny. He thinks he's allowed to do it, and he says like, oh, I got the clear to actually show this, and he's obviously not. So skip ahead about a minute or so if you want to continue to watch this video. We're gonna talk about the campaign stuff, but if you do want to watch this little clip here you go.
Starting. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we are now live for a Modern Warfare Q&A session. And you're in luck, because I literally just now, like 5 minutes ago, received brand new 2v2 gunfight footage with new weapons and lots of new fun stuff that you guys have not seen before. So that is going to be really fun for me to go to. I'm going to go ahead and pause my own stream so that it doesn't echo, because that wouldn't be very fun. And I'm going to check this very important message. Okay, that's cool. Well, good to see everybody in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and start the new gameplay that you guys have not seen. And if you see me wobble and whatever, that's because I built a new standing desk so that my back works. Max Haupt, good to see you right here. So I am cleared from my embargo to talk about anything Modern Warfare as related to the 2v2 mode, or some of the things that you may have seen already or have leaked. I cannot reveal any new information outside of that scope. However, I do believe that a lot of you have not asked enough questions, and that if you dig enough here in this video, you will see new things, and you will hear new things, and you will learn new things. And let's go ahead. There's no donations today either. As greedy as I am, I don't want the chat to just be dollars rolling in and the paid people to get their questions. We're going to just take regular questions.
So obviously this seems like it's going to be one of the Intel drops possibly that Infinity Ward has planned to us. It's not really an Intel drop. They just send out, more HD or a 4K gameplay to these YouTubers, and they're going to be showing it off and again talking about their experiences and stuff. So maybe that's a part of their Intel drop. That's not really an Intel drop per se. I think that's just more giving the YouTubers more content, which is cool, but obviously that's not too much of a big deal. We're worried about more actual information, and then most importantly the campaign, because there's a sizable majority, I can't say majority because I don't really know how many people still want to see campaign, or maybe they're just interested in multiplayer. I don't know, let me know in the comment section below, but I do think there's a decent amount of people, including me, that are really still interested in seeing what this campaign is all about. I mean, this game was revealed just based on campaign. Everything we know about this game really before this multiplayer stuff, it's all been about the campaign. The hype from this game originated from the campaign, being realistic and gritty. All of the stuff with the IGN guys and the journalists, potentially censoring the game, that all started because we wanted a really good campaign for this game. So seeing a reveal is very important. So we do know now that we can't just look at past Call of Duties and how they reveal their games and say, okay, you know what? Call of Duty usually reveals campaign in May, and that's when we're going to see the campaign reveal. Call of Duty usually has, full campaign E3 mission playthroughs and stuff at E3, and that's revealed at the beginning of June. Can't say that as well, because Infinity Ward, again, for some reason, just switching things up, and even with multiplayer is a huge surprise. All of a sudden, they just dropped a 2v2 reveal. They just said, without warning, like tomorrow, 2v2 reveal, that's it, be there. It's like such a weird thing. So with campaign, you can't exactly predict anything, but I do think if there is any sort of way that we're going to see campaign before multiplayer, because campaign has always been before multiplayer, it would be next week. And I'm not saying 100% confirmed campaign reveal next week, and I don't think we're going to see a full campaign reveal probably at any point. I feel like they're going to try to keep this campaign as low key as they possibly can. For some reason, maybe they just want to make it so people just go into the campaign without really knowing anything, without spoilers, and just play the game and enjoy it. But let's look at the calendar here. Let's look and see, could this campaign be a part of some sort of Intel drop? Because again, if we do see anything for the campaign, like I said, it's not going to be a huge reveal. The multiplayer reveal is going to be a huge reveal where we go through the weapons and the maps and the movement system, and they're going to explain everything. With campaign, I think next week here up on screen, here are the dates in which we could see it. Obviously, August 1st is Thursday. Today is the 18th. So, Tuesday the 23rd. And it seems like Thursday is a really new day for Call of Duty. Everything's been on Thursday. So maybe, honestly, Thursday, July 25th, we do actually see some sort of huge Intel drop leading up to this multiplayer reveal. For one, it could just be for multiplayer, but it could be a little minor teaser for a campaign, just to give us a taste as to what this campaign is going to be all about, because again, they're pretty much way overdue for some campaign reveal. It's not like it's out of the ordinary to not see campaign this far in. I mean, it is not normal to not see campaign this far into the year. I mean, multiplayer is always revealed June, July, August, maybe the latest, and it's sort of on track with multiplayer, but campaign's just not that. Like, that is not campaign. So honestly, leading up to multiplayer, would they want to reveal a little bit of campaign right before? Maybe. I don't know. I think that's actually very possible, and that would be the day, or at least next week before leading up to the big multiplayer reveal. That would be a time to see it, and hopefully we do see something for this campaign, because I do want to see, how nice this campaign looks. And honestly, if we don't get a huge reveal for the campaign, that wouldn't be that big of a deal. But seeing something from the campaign, just a gameplay trailer, 2-minute trailer, just to give us a taste of what these missions look like and how cool it is and all this different stuff. The missions that all of the YouTubers saw, especially when they got flown out back in May, that would be cool as well. And I think that we could definitely see those very soon, within the next week or so. Just seeing that would be good enough for us. And that's that. So let's go through here. I want to talk about something just for the game in general. This is actually from Reddit. Combat records and leaderboards must be in the game at launch. What Treyarch did with Black Ops 4 was absolutely abysmal. The fact that you had to download a stupid app to see combat records and have a butchered version of leaderboards in the game, and have an actual leaderboards in an app was the worst idea Treyarch could do. If I recall correctly, they mentioned that the app was a more fast and easy to use or whatever. This goes down to show how out of touch they are with the community. Many times I would be curious to see my opponent's KD, amongst other things, and half the time I would have to log back in again, look for the person's username, type it in, wait for it to load, and he just goes through a bunch of different stuff here, and I didn't even know there was an app. I didn't even know this was a thing. All I know is that not just Treyarch, not just Black Ops 4, recent years, it's been like this thing where the combat records and these leaderboards, it's not a guaranteed thing for this game for some reason. For Black Ops 2, such a long time ago, the game was perfect with combat records, leaderboards, and it was just nice. It was just nice to be able to go into the lobby, see what, different players' KDs were, see your leaderboard, see all the stats. Like, you would think that's a normal part of Call of Duty, but I think World War II as well, so many issues with leaderboards and combat records, and the past couple Call of Duties, you can't see people's KDs, and Black Ops 4, did this whole thing with the, EKIA, and this app, which I didn't even know existed, but that sounds stupid, going into the app, typing up the username, going through all this different stuff. It just seems like such a waste of time for them to actually put their effort into doing that. I don't know why they can't just put leaderboards, combat records, at launch. It's not that big of a deal, and it makes the game so much better. And also, it was a feature in the game in 2012. Like, that's just the thing, that how do you continue to develop these games? You get 3-year development cycles, and you can't even have combat records and leaderboards. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. It's not like it's going to ruin the game for me, and I'm not going to act like if the new Call of Duty doesn't have a combat record, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to say that, but it's just like, it was something back in 2012. It's something that, we like in Call of Duty. Why not continue to add it and have it at launch and not, halfway or more than halfway through the game's life cycle? It just makes no sense. So hopefully they get their stuff together. Infinity Ward with Modern Warfare, they look like they're doing that, look like they're doing stuff right, but you never know, they might mess up. So we're just praying hopefully they get some stuff done here, and combat records and leaderboards would be a nice touch. So that's that for this video. Leave a comment below if you watched the whole video. Campaign, leave a comment below campaign if you watched the whole video. It's greatly appreciated, and yeah, see you guys later.